Okay, thanhanks for that, Mark.
Okay.
If you're looking for some Christmas gift ideas, the West Coast Christmas Show gets underway this weekend. And still to come, we have Chef Kirsebom to tell us about it and give us an idea for a holiday feast.
Keri, over to you.
Okay, thanks, Heron. The West Coast Christmas Show gets underway this Friday in Abbotsford, and joining us to talk about the marketplace is Chef Kirsebom. Thanks so much for joining us.
Thank you for having me.
Have you been to the West Coast Christmas Show before?
Yes, I have last year. Yes.
Okay, and
Yeah.
you are going to be actually cooking there on Friday, I understand.
Yes, I am at 2:30 in the afternoon.
So you're cooking for us today. What are you making for us?
Today we're doing a Grand Marnier pork tenderloin. So this is one of my gourmet sauces that we make with Grand Marnier. So we've marinated the pork tenderloin overnight.
Okay.
And now we're just going to make the filling. We have this one already prepared and this one's already been roasted.
Nice.
So what we have here are just some caramelized onions, and we're going to add some celery.
Can I mix that for you?
You can,
Okay.
thank you. I'll give you a little extra olive oil. And then to this we're going to add some dried apricots and some caramelized pecans. And we caramelize these pecans with equal amounts of sugar and honey, and just caramelize them in a saute pan.
Okay.
And then I just chop them up, and we're going to add that to our dressing.
Sounds delicious.
As well as our dried apricots. And the other product that we're featuring today is a cranberry and onion confit that we also make with Grand Marnier, and we call this the little black dress of cranberry sauces.
Can we maybe get a shot of that? I don't know if, or maybe we'll just put it back and our camera can get a shot. But you have these sauces for sale at the Christmas show.
Yes, they will. All of our sauces will be for sale.
You've had a great success selling at different shows, haven't you?
Yes, yeah, it's really a great chance to meet everybody and learn the recipes that they do as well. So yeah, it's really wonderful.
If people want to check out the show, it's happening this weekend, Friday, obviously.
Friday, Saturday, and Sunday.
Yes. And it's in Abbotsford at the
Trade X.
At the Trade X.
That's
Okay.
right. Thank you.
Now you've been to a lot of Christmas shows, obviously, Anne. So what are some of the? Do you do your own Christmas shopping when you're there? Do you get to check some things out and make some purchases? Or?
The odd time I do, but
Yeah.
usually we're pretty busy and you can't really leave the booth. As the artisan, you should be there for most of the show.
Okay.
And people expect to meet you.
Maybe
which
do your
is nice.
shopping after hours, after
Sometimes,
it closes.
That's right. Or we trade with other, artisans. That's what we do quite
Neat.
often.
A lot of unique things for sale, though. What are some of the most unique items that you've seen up for sale?
Well, there's beautiful jewelry. There's great food items. There's just all sorts of handmade everything, which is really nice, and all local, which is wonderful.
That is nice.
Yeah, really talented.
Would this make a good holiday meal?
I think this is a nice alternative to turkey.
Yeah.
Absolutely. So you have a lot of flavor here. What we're going to do now is we're softening that. We're going to add our caramelized pecans. I'm going to add a little bit of fresh sage.
Okay.
And then I'm going to add our chopped dried apricots.
Okay.
So basically this is the filling. And then you just, you can pound the pork a little bit to flatten it. You butterfly it and pound it. And then what you do is you just layer that, and then you're going to tie it up.
You're rolling it, essentially?
You're just
or
going to really
folding it in?
Just closing it, and then you're going to, what I do then is I would use this pan to take this out and use this pan to sear it. If you can put the pork tenderloin in a pan that's oven proof, so you can sear it and then put the whole pan in the oven. Then you have all the nice little bits of brown, and juices at the bottom.
Right.
When you take it out, when it's finished cooking, you just let it rest for about 15 minutes.
Because it continues to cook, doesn't it?
Continue to cook, and our gravy is simply just our Grand Marnier sauce right here.
So what kind of sauces do you have?
Well, this is our gourmet sauce with Grand Marnier. We also have a tequila lime. That was our original sauce.
Nice.
We have a teriyaki sake with fresh pineapple as well. So they all have a little bit of liquor in them.
Okay.
And Grand Marnier actually approached us because we had an original line with all these different liquors.
Great.
And
okay, so now the last step is the gravy. Is that right? We have about a minute to go. So
is the gravy, yes. So what we do is we're just going to heat that up and literally just ladle it over the pork tenderloin.
I'll let you do the honors on that.
We just have a little bit of fresh thyme and also sage. And this is just how you serve it.
So you would just slice it after about 15 minutes after pulling it out of the oven.
You let it rest because that's when the juices distribute, and then it's really moist. If you carved any meat right away when it comes out of the oven, whether it's turkey or beef or anything, it will be quite tough. So you need to let it rest and the juices distribute. And this is the filling. And if you want to do a stuffing as well, you can add this. I'm using the Terra rosemary bread, which I really like, and you just drizzle some stock, either pork or chicken or beef stock or vegetable, and a little bit of the Grand Marnier sauce, and you bake that so you have an extra stuffing as well.
Well, it
for your
looks
guests.
fantastic. It looks like a great alternative to turkey. I think people are, they like turkey, but, looking for something different to try. So this is great. Thanks so much for joining us
Thank you
today,
very
Anne.
much. My pleasure.
And have fun at the West Coast Christmas Show this
Oh, I will.
weekend.
I
Yes.
will.
Still
Thank
to
you.
come on CTV News. They're a birthday party favorite, but there's a new report that says these can be dangerous. Wow, I'd say so.